But he won't be opening the batting. The two left-handers are here again. Marcus Trescothick and Nick Knight. Expecting Michael Vaughan to bat number 3 and Nasser Hussain at 4. Much more solid look to the England side with Michael Vaughan in it. Vaughan coming in for O.A. Shah. It's the only change to the England side that lost to Australia in Hobart. And Chamila Gamaga coming in for Murali for Sri Lanka. Glorious day here in South Australia. The temperature hovering around 39 degrees. Nick Knight averaging over 42. He's had a very good VB series. Best of 125 not out in his career. And Marcus Trescothick, he's got his average above 39. And look at that strike rate, very nearly 90. Darryl Harper dressed down for the occasion. Very warm for the two umpires. No! Dean Jones is alongside me. Dean, this is a really vital match if we have a look at the VB series table.
Certainly is. There's Australia on top with their 5 wins, 1 loss, 27. England need to win this game. They're only 1 point in front of Sri Lanka, and if they can get a win with bonus points, we dare say you probably expect them to be in the finals. But who knows? This is a big game for both teams, for both England and Sri Lanka.
Oh, that's got through. Jaya Surya. Oh, that's lifted. Just one bounce for. Trescothick fancying the pace of Boudica. First boundary of the day.
Oh, what a magnificent shot. Charges in, covers the stumps with his legs and just drop kicks it out. Just the timing was impeccable, wasn't it? And look at that ball just crash into. What a wonderful shot. Just lovely footwork.
Nasser Hussain, top left. James Kirtley, Michael Vaughan, Alex Stewart, O.A. Shah. Duncan Fletcher in the front row, Matthew Hoggard, Paul Collingwood, Jeremy Snate, Adam Hollyoak, Ian Blackwell. No fine leg, that's 4 runs. This is looking like an excellent over for England. Great start by Marcus Trescothick. Nick Knight hasn't faced a ball yet.
The over hasn't finished yet. Just a little work behind, and at this pace you just can't afford to bowl down there, son. You're going to get hurt. Trescothick, such a great player, wonderful hands, just worked the ball wide and it runs it down to that fine leg boundary. It always happens as a captain. You put out the deep fine leg, the deep backward square leg, bring the fine leg up into the circle, and when does the bowler bowl? Full and down leg side and gets clipped for 4. Been a great start for England, exactly what they want. A good toss to win, I think, Bob, for Nasser Hussain. He's done the right thing here by batting first.
Wide of off stump, end of the second over. 13 for no wicket. Good movement for Vaughan, and a misfield at second slip by Mahela Jayawardena.
Interesting game to play here. Just look at the dimensions. Very strong. If you're strong square of the wicket, the mid-wicket boundary and the cover, it's only 61 metres, just a little drop kick, but 70 metres at either end. They've got the ropes in, but David Hooks and Lehman, a very strong square. That's a lovely shot again over the top, and oh, it just lands like a ballada ball, golf ball, and stops still. So very well timed. It's the stock shot for this fella. Trescothick, he likes to play it. good tactics, Bob.
I think he really fancies Boudica with Sangakkara standing back. He's just the right pace to march down the wicket and smack back over his head. That's clever, very clever indeed. Frustrating for Sanat Jayasuriya, frustrating for the bowler.
Oh, that's just a gorgeous shot for me. Saul was just short, just glided it down wide of that vacant slip area there. It looks like he's toying with them already, isn't he? Just a little slight movement forward and just open the blade up. Oh, that's good batting.
Knight's got that through the offside. Russell Arnold will complete the fielding. Yeah. It's a gorgeous shot. Russell Arnold herring after this one. Very good running indeed. 3 more to the total.
There's his favourite shot again. Right over the top. Fantastic shot indeed. 4 more. Maybe they should have put that guy out there, I've got a feeling. He really does like to hit in this area. Slower once, picked it up. Must have a good bat. He's just clipped that one over there nonchalantly. And one bounce over the rope.
Found the gap, but straight mid-wicket, and that will run away over the rope for 4. End of the 8th over. It's 42 for no wicket.
That's flicked away. Plenty of bottom hand in that by Trescothick. Oh, that's 4. What a good shot that is. Trescothick's playing a leading role here.
He's got a plane to catch, I think. Magnificent shot. He's just taken the game to the Sri Lankans, and he's just given himself a bit of room coming down the wicket.
Bowled him. Doesn't matter how he holds the ball. That's going to happen. He's got rid of Marcus Trescothick, the danger man, with his 5th ball. Final ball of the over. He's just hit off stump.
Well, the way he's been playing, eventually it was going to get wrong. I think it's just not bounced as much as he thought it would. The bowler's quite keen and pleased with himself. Marcus Trescothick got England off to a flyer. He's gone for 39. It's 56 more.
Michael Vaughan makes his first appearance in this VB series for England, and not before time too. Only 18 matches for Michael Vaughan in his one-day international career. Average is under 20. But he's seen as something of a saviour in England's batting department. He's having a wonderful time at Test match level. And he should have played a lot more one-day internationals, and would have done had he not been injured so often. Oh, down. Well, Vaughan should have gone there. Sangakkara's put that down, and that's could be a big mistake. It's obviously the grip that you need to employ as a seam bowler, this, Ian.
Well, it certainly seems to be working. Oh, it's just regulations. Oh dear. That should be caught.
Here comes the reverse sweep. Knight plays it as well as anybody in world cricket. He's picked up 4.
I reckon he's going to hit 1 for 6 the way he's going. Yeah, Knight, there's 1 bounce, and this he's hit pretty well. It's the low full toss. He's hit that pretty well.
It's a good shot. Used his feet, hit it over mid-on for 4. Expensive over, 11 from it, most expensive of the innings. It's 4. That's the end to the over that England wanted, not what Sri Lanka wanted. 3 overs, 1 for 13 from Gamagate, 81 for 1 England. It's picked up, beautifully picked up for 4.
Plays this shot well, doesn't he, Michael Vaughan? Anything that's short and in at him, around about waist to ribs height, he's very, very quick.
Very nearly 6. Gone again. This is up in the air but safe. That was on to him a little bit quicker. Oh, good shot. Punch through mid-on. Some of the biggest long boundaries in world cricket here. It's not gone for 4. Deeka, the fielder, and they've run 4.
Good push for 2 here. Good start for England. 100 on the board in the 17th.
Not out, the answer from Daryl Harper. 17 overs bowled, 102 for 1. And Vaughan gives it away. He's caught at mid-on. Wicket for Dilhara. Fernando caught by Chaminda Vas. Vaughan goes to 28, 114 for 2 in the 21st over.
Well, that's a useful wicket for Sri Lanka. Fernando, well, it's just a length delivery and he tries to get it over the leg side. High on the bat, Michael Vaughan. Chaminda Vas takes a comfortable catch. Vaughan's given England something, certainly has. 28 from 35, England 114 for 2.
Here's the England captain. He made such a fuss about being number 3 at Lord's last summer. He's now number 4 in the England batting order. Michael Vaughan taking over the number 3 berth. Still got the number 3 shirt, Nasser Hussain. Average in one-day international cricket of just over 32. And an overall strike rate of 68 runs per 100 balls. That's a good shot. Hussein's on his way. End of the 22nd over, 117 for 2. It's a fine shot. Aravinda gets the dive out. Aravinda's certainly moving better than when we saw him playing in Sri Lanka.
Good shot from Hussain, but look at this, Aravinda, just one for the Oldens. Good lad. Strike for the older chaps.
Who's going to win this race? Jayasuriya.
Another sweep.
Well, I have to say that the running was pretty ordinary there. I think Nick Knight's less than impressed with it.
Just chaos from both times. Moving there to his left. Surya throws, and it was a poor piece of wicket keeping. By gee, what was he doing there? Trying to palm it on down the other end.
Come on!
Well, that's the 50. He's done well. Knight is the leading run scorer in the series. He's moved on to 50.
And that comes from 60 on double space, and
There it is. Just the 2-4s. The strike rate's healthy. 73.5 runs per 100 balls. Now, was there an outside edge?
Let's have a listen. Oh, there was a big edge, wasn't there? Well, their fielding in the last couple of overs has been deplorable.
There it goes, the sweep again. That's the catch, the ball before. I have to say that I don't think it's his main forte, is it, Sangakkara? Well, this could well be his third four. Is he going to get there, or is he going to get cut off? It's going to be tight. Cut off. Well, I don't know what happened to the running there. They've only managed 2 there. So I was actually watching the ball, I'm afraid. Did I miss something?
Well, a reverse sweep, and he's jogging. He thinks it's gone for 4. That's the point. He hits it pretty well here, and then he just starts jogging. He's very, very hot. He honestly probably hit it that well. It should have gone for 4. You just can't take anything for granted on these big grounds in Australia. You're not in England, where it runs away forever. Here, the ball does pull up.
I think it's bowled him off the pads. Well, as you were saying, it's getting a bit bogged down out there against the spinners. But I think this comes off the back leg.
Interesting dismissal, wasn't it? There it is there. A bit of drift into the pads there. Just clips the pad and onto off stump. And he's out. Bowled there. So disappointment for the English captain. Well, they needed that wicket badly, Sri Lanka. And now Hussain's out for 18. Now England are 155 for 3.
36 balls fast.
Alex Stewart, up the order. I don't have a problem with that either, Dino. Quite happy to see him out there at this stage, rather than... well, he does actually handle it quite well down with the tail. Managed to look the strike and all his experience, but I think if England want to get a really big score on this first 50 overs, then they've got to give this guy a fair chance.
Got no hassles with that. But I feel there he is. He's batting at number 5 here, and he averages 26. Obviously, his best position is no, he only had 1 knock there, of course. He's 38, average 38. But oh, he's a clean strike of the ball, isn't he? He just come in and go and bang.
Wide down the leg side. Well, his call for it, Nick Knight seems very unimpressed.
Did he take it cleanly first? Because the ball's bobbled out here. Drifting down the leg side. He doesn't know. Nick Knight is a bit worried here, I think.
Let's have a look. Foot's up, lifts. Well, I think it's impossible to give that out. There's enough benefit there, enough doubt there to get the benefit.
Let's see a bit of his boot is behind the line. He's got the ball, he's hitting the stumps now. Oh, that's a tight one, isn't it? Well, that is real tight for me.
Well,
The shadow might help him a little bit, but he must have some part of his footing behind the line. It might even look... The line is Sri Lankan's. That almost looks out to me, Ian. Oh, I don't know.
that's a tough call. I think that'd be a very tough call.
Fortunately for Nick Knight, he's not walking. He's staying his ground, putting the pressure on the third umpire.
Well, which way is it going to go? Well, I don't think you can give that. I think you've got to say not out, haven't you?
Well, I'm glad I'm not the third umpire here. I think I give it not out personally. There you go.
Well, that's two of us. This is the man that matters, though. What's his decision? Not out. Well, I think that's gone all the way. I think he swept that. He split the two men out there. And it's gone for 6.
Shot of the match for me. Beautifully timed, hitting with the breeze. It's only 61 metres to the boundary there. Oh, the timing is impeccable. And bang into the fence. Back in the old days, it was only 4, and now timed at 6 here today with the ropes. Good timing, good balance. He knew it was 6 all the way.
That was the first boundary. 17 overs, 33 gone. It's 165 for 3.
Likes the reverse sweep, and it's got a bit of more bottom edge than anything on that. Three more to the total. That's nicely played. Very delicate stroke from Knight. Be 2 here. Good running.
Come on, Johnny! Yes!
Sloppy again. There's 2 fielders from mid-wicket. Long on has moved to back up the bowler's end. That really is elementary and sloppy. Not so good from the captain either. Didn't make much of an effort to stop it. Bottom edge, but it's going to work for him. $200s up for England. Over extra cover. Good shot from Alex Stewart. That's thumped into the boundary boards.
Just nice this for Alex Stewart. Chaminda Vass left arm over the wicket, giving a little bit of pace, but pleasant pace. 77 miles an hour. Alex Stewart getting that opportunity, and some will say that this is a better lineup for England, and Alex Stewart is saying just give me a chance. 22 from 24.
And a good partnership building here. This is the 50 partnership between these two. Edged and gone now. Knight just looking to steer that down to third man. He's gone. Vass has got him, and Sangakkara has managed to hang on to one.
Well, England captain has said he wants all the batsmen to go on and score hundreds. And Nick Knight once again has played terrifically well for 88. I just wonder if it's a tired shot opening the face of the bat. But he's got England, for me, in a magnificent position again on a difficult sort of pitch, and he's got a little word there from Chaminda Vass. I can't believe it. He's the nicest man in the world, Nick Knight. 88 from 110, 206 for 4.
Here comes the ample figure of Ian Blackwell. 206 for 4 England. It's ideally placed for Blackwell to play some beefy drives. That strike rate of 95 is excellent through his 9 matches, and he's one of the cleanest strikers in the English game. Oh, he's out first ball. Yeah, nowhere other than hitting middle stump. Blackwell with half a stride. The ball just angling back slightly, and that was plumb.
Well, hardly worth the stroll. Blackwell in and Blackwell out. Just a half-hearted shot. Just pushes across, lands himself right in front of middle. I think that's absolutely bang on. We'll have a look at Hawkeye. I don't think there's any problem with that at all. So a stroll on and a stroll off. Poor lad, Ian Blackwell's gone for none. First ball, 206 for 5.
So here is Paul Collingwood. He's at non-strikers, and those 2 wickets fell off the 5th and 6th balls of Vars's 7th over. Sloppy again from the captain. You really can't afford to give runs away like that.
How good a shot's that? That's what I like to see. I think when Paul Collingwood plays down the ground, he's a very clean hitter. He's quick on his feet. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's a good shot. Good shot.
Excellent shot. One bounce and over the boundary. Alex Stewart's been batting far too low in this England one-day side.
Why is that then, Bob?
Well, I don't know. I don't know why O.A. Shah was even playing, never mind batting in front of Alex Stewart in his appearances. He's not in the World Cup squad.
Yeah, that was bizarre, wasn't it? That was very strange. Single off the last ball of Sanath Jayasuriya's. He did 10 overs, 1 for 48.
223 for 5. Sangakkara misses it again, and that's away for 4. Led by Mr. Signals.
England don't mind how they come. A couple of slow balls and the quicker one, rushing the pad. And Fernando's Sangakkara's dived over it. Captain's not overly impressed. Bowler's frustrated.
Now, where's Collingwood looking to score? That'll do very nicely. It's gone 10 rows back over the deep mid-wicket boundary. The 250 comes up for England with 3 overs left to bowl. 250 for 5. That's very well run by Collingwood. And there's a bonus for England as well. Sangakkara's had an absolute nightmare out there today.
Well, it's just, there's no response from the fielders. They're going for the single. Collingwood's made his mind up. Sangakkara, okay, wants to have a go at the stumps, but no one, he's never going to get the wicket, and there's no one even considered backing up.
Fabulous shot.
Just got the feeling the wheels are coming off a bit here, Bob. 50 partnership, and that didn't take long either. Just 43 balls for 52 runs. It's the width.
Even with these short square boundaries, there must have been a case for Jayasuriya to bowl some slower bowlers, at least at one end. Up in the air, that looks to be safe as well. Stewart will sprint back for the second run. Up in the air and taken. Slower ball. Dilhara Fernando picks up the wicket of Collingwood, but a useful innings from Paul Collingwood. 18 runs scored in quick time, and a lot of selfless running too.
Well, it's what England need. It's good bowling, this, from Fernando. Takes the pace off it and disguises it well. He's done a few people with that ball. Well, Collingwood would probably annoy himself if he didn't drag through it. That, onto the bowler. Paul Collingwood's gone for 18. 260 for 6.
Here's Ronnie Irani now in at number 8. Overall average of just under 15. He's had a poor VB series, scores of 0, 0, 1, 4, 3 not out, and 2. Stewart calls for 2. 50 for Alex Stewart. He's been hidden away down the order for England. This boy can still play, maybe approaching 40. He's a very fine player indeed. That's a lovely straight drive from Irani. As though the ball's hit the rope. 4 runs. That's Ronnie Irani's best score in this VB series.
That's a good shot. Not what I think the bowler was expecting that. He's got a hand on it, it's still made it to the boundary. Man, we're on for a collision here. I don't think soccer's that big a game in Sri Lanka, is it?
Bowled him out, looking for the short leg side boundary. But a good effort by Alex Stewart. Scored at very nearly a runner ball, 51 from 59 in fact. 272 for 7.
It's that leg side boundary as I went for it. But it was a good innings for England. Good innings for his team. Puts him right up there with a very respectable score. He's gone for 51 from 59. It's 272 for 7.
Andrew Caddick's one-day record, just under 12. Strike rate's not bad, just under 70. Best of 36.
His job, Bob, is to try and get at least a single. So Ronnie Irani, who's been out there a little longer, not much longer, only 5 deliveries, but it's there to hit, have a go at it. But I think Ronnie Irani wants to be in the blocks, and they won't be thinking about running anyway. It's a swing and a miss.
Good contact from Caddick. There should just be one. Marvin Atapatu makes sure that there is. 273 for 7. 3 balls to go. Lofted in the air, will fall safely. Unselfish running from Caddick. He was going to the danger end, but another fumble by the Sri Lankans.
Well, their fielding's been appalling today. It's the only word I can think of it. Now, the throw is not great. Very difficult for the bowler to take that. It's just sloppy, Bob.
Irani shouts 2 again. Irani into double figures. 1 ball to go, 277 for 7. I think England will be pretty happy with this score on this particular Adelaide pitch. They did lose here, however, 4 years ago with 302 on the board. So they have to bowl well at the Sri Lankan top order.
Different wicket though, Bob, I think. So that one we watched here 4 years ago, that was a belter, wasn't it? This I don't think's that good.
Caddick's back for the 2nd run, that's all there'll be. 279 for 7 England. That's a good effort. Nasser Hussain won the toss. The openers responded once again. The middle order performed. And Alex Stewart with Paul Collingwood made a very important partnership down the order. Collingwood 18, Irani 13 not out, Stewart 51, 88 to Nick Knight.
The Sri Lankans missing Murli in their bowling list and lineup. Tremendavas 2 for 54, Bulka expensive 4, none for 27. Pick of the bowlers for me was the captain, Jayasuriya, 10 overs, 1 for 48.
Sri Lanka chasing 280 for victory. They'll need to score at 5.6 runs and over to win this vital VB series match. Sides have scored big runs to get home here in 50-over cricket. 4 years ago, Sri Lanka made 303 to win here against England. New Zealand beat my team in 82-83 here, chasing 297 for victory. He's found the gap this time. Hussein's after it. There he goes. Even the square third man can't stop it. Jimmy Anderson out there beaten. Jayasuriya is running hot, 7 for no wicket.
This is his first ball. You think he'd have a look, wouldn't you? Well, he's only taken 3 or 4 steps to his left and it's beaten him at deep point there.
Over the top of square leg, that's 4 more. Great piece of timing by Adapatu.
He's getting a hint of outswing, but he's aimed it at the pads and it didn't come back at all, and just the flick of the wrist, just over the top of Blackwell there, and runs away for 4. It's the shortest boundary, just 60 metres there. It's just a little flick. You understand the way that Darren Lehman and David Hooks made thousands upon thousands of runs here on this ground, doing the same thing.
Through extra cover this time. Not a bad delivery from Anderson, but it's been smashed away for 4. Trouble for England here.
Yeah, he's a class player. Again, pitching up. Not much wrong with the delivery, probably just a little bit too full. But he hits through the line. That's not too bad a ball, that, Bob. He's just a good player, and it's hit it for 4. Beautiful seam. But I dare say if they'll make a couple of mistakes, the Sri Lankans.
Jayasuriya 6, Adapatu 12. He dragged it on. Chaddick gets the breakthrough. Adapatu goes 19 for 1 after 3 overs, Sri Lanka.
Well, what an interesting time now with the new ball. A tall bowler hits the deck, bounces high, cramps him up, inside edge bowled. Made an awful sound that, didn't it? Well, a good one for England. Adapatu out for 12, now it's 19 for 1.
Hashan Tilakaratne comes out to join his captain. 2 left-handers now for England to contend with. It's gone all the way, I think. Beautifully picked up. Once again, Anderson straying into the batsman's pads. He did it against Adapatu and paid the penalty. It's a more severe penalty this time.
Fantastic shot. He's just flicked that. He must have a fantastic bat. He's got a great eye, he really has. Look at this, effortless. Bang. And I'll be honest, I don't think he got all of that either. With the wind. And Shazam.
He's found the gap again, and that could be 4. That's very canny batting indeed by Jayasuriya. Hussein's got the third man very square, almost a deep backward point. So all Jayasuriya had to do was angle the ball away between the gully and point and pick up a boundary.
He's a good player, isn't he? He's well aware what Nasser is saying. He's trying up to. He's got both his boundary riders very square, backward point, backward square leg. He just uses the bowler's pace and just runs it off the middle and down there for forward.
It's beaten Irani at mid-off. There's 2 more there. 7 off the over, 32 for 1. That'll be away for 4 as well. Jayasuriya moves on to, in fact, Tilakaratne moving on to 5 with that boundary through mid-wicket. Jayasuriya on 18, Tilakaratne now 5, 36 for 1. Sri Lanka aren't out of this yet. That's a good shot and 4 more runs. Sri Lanka got a bit between their teeth here. They're scoring well in these first 15 overs.
He's hit that beautifully. Lovely follow through there. It's a 6 boundary. They've also hit a 6, so look at that timing, impeccable. They're not looking for ones, these guys, at all, aren't they? They're looking to hit the boundary as often as they can. There's Shazam, they do.
That's beaten mid-off. Irani's after this again. Could be 3 this time. Same. That's a good shot. Plenty of power there. 49 for 1 already, Sri Lanka.
Well, pick the bones out of this. He looked for width, and he just smashed it. He likes them there. The tape must be working. With elastoplast tape, holding that bat together.
The 50 comes up for Sri Lanka. We're still only in the 8th over. Jayasuriya 29 runs from 19 deliveries. He's certainly found his form since Christmas. The innings only 36 minutes old. Jayasuriya look for 2 again and get them. 53 for 1 after 8 overs.
Edged, gone, good catch, Alex Stewart. What a good catch that is. So Tilakaratne's gone now. He's gone for 9, and that wicket will just check Sri Lanka a little more.
Perfect time for England. Andy Caddick with bounce, an extra bounce from a big man. Well, look at this catch from Alex Stewart. It's a big wicket too, Jayasuriya. Stewart, the gaffer, diving up to his left. It's a timely wicket, is that, from England, and certainly for Andy Caddick, senior bowler with extra bounce. Ashan Tilakaratne has gone for 9, 53 for 2 Sri Lanka.
Aravinda De Silva is the new batsman. Huge experience, 297 matches, nearly 9,000 runs, average 35-ish, strike rate 80 through all those matches and all those runs. That's the thing to look for. Get 2. Nicely timed. That's a beautiful piece of timing. Irani's in pursuit. It's another 3. That's a wide, Alec. That's how it was. an over ago about periods of play and how you bring yourselves back into the game, and how England had done that. They got away to a flyer, Sri Lanka. Second wicket brought England back into it. What's happened now is all that pressure is back on England, and this is a release valve for Sri Lanka.
Oh, they'll go after him, there's no doubt about that.
It's punched over mid-on for 4. Sri Lanka helping themselves here. Still 2 balls left in the over, and it's gone for 14.
It's definitely one for Sri Lanka, this. I think it's fascinating. It might just go against England, but they stuck with him. They want him to bowl quick, and I'd just say to that, if I was out there, a senior player, bowl quick.
Good finish to the over. 73 for 2.
There we are. That's England's progress through the 50 overs. And that over has brought the game well back for Sri Lanka. They need 207 from 228. 5.45 and over. England need another wicket.
Well, that's 4 as well through the offside. Just fractionally over pitch by Caddick.
So we're just having a spurt here. Harmison into the attack, so runs coming for Sri Lanka, and then another 4 here. Good shot. Aravinda De Silva through the offside.
Scythed away. Just a little bit too much width again, and Jayasuriya moves on to 49.
Well, Sri Lanka just tucking in. Any sort of width, he'll flash away. He's got to get through his action. Won't try and put it there. Comes out to the side of his hand there that time. He's not got his wrist or his fingers behind the ball.
4 more. What a way to go to 50. Successive boundaries, and he's only faced 35 deliveries. This is a stunning effort from Sri Lanka's captain, who's having a wonderful VB series, and it's going on and on.
And it's terrific to watch. 7 fours and a 6. The fielder right in this game now. Sri Lanka doing what they do best, taking advantage of that first 15 overs, making it easier from then on in.
It's in the air, and away down to third man again. Caddick will get there, but it's 2 more. Runs off every, not off every ball, there's a 1 dot ball in there. 12 off this over. The good news for Harmison is there's not been a wide or a no ball.
Yes, that's what we want to see.
Harmison, they'll get back for the second. Oh, there's a problem here for Harmison. This is a problem for Harmison. Harmison chasing that delivery, and looked as though he'd been shot in the back of the leg the way he went down. Silva's got hold of that. Caddick can't cut this one off. 98 for 2 after 16. He's launched that over the mid-on fielder. More exercise for Caddick. Hundreds up for Sri Lanka. We're only in the 17th over. They're racing along at 6 1/4 runs and over. They now need just 5.3 and over to win this match. 6 points on offer. Angled away, that's fine of Caddick, that'll run away for 4 more. This is fabulous batting.
It's the width. Deliberately played, well executed. It's an exciting player, Sanachar Sri.
Well, it went very quickly. Collingwood, Stewart asking the outfielders on the offside to throw the ball in on the bounce because of the setting sun behind the George Giffen stand, shining right into Stewart's eyes. Lofted straight, and that's gone all the way. Sri Lankan fans are loving this. Their captain's on fire with the bat.
Clean striking this. Straight through the line of the ball. Wonderful to watch. Just does enough here, and you have to just clear the rope, and that's all he did.
Two centuries in succession. Up goes the finger. Russell Tiffin puts his finger up. Aravinda De Silva has to go. Collingwood has dismissed the experienced De Silva for 15. It's 119 for 3 now.
I tell you, this is a great take, Bob. Just have a look at this, Alex Stewart. This ball bounces. Good seam, up it goes. Now that's a massive edge. And that's how good a catch is that? That's what England needed, and that's what they've got, the breakthrough. Aravinda De Silva's gone. He's gone for 15. It's 119 for 3.
Mahela Jayawardene replaces Aravinda De Silva. It's a good one-day record without being outstanding. Strike rate's impressive, up around the 75 mark. Oh, it's wide of the slip. Anderson runs round to complete the fielding. 2 more. Bounce over the rope. Collingwood this time losing his line. These medium paces really do have to bowl gun barrel straight.
He's got to bowl, his line's got to be off stump. So as soon as he licks in there, I just feel that the man at fine leg is too fine if the bowler's going to bowl the right line.
Catch! Looking for the short boundary and finding it.
It's got to have a man square on the boundary. That's where Sanachar Sri is going to be targeting. Right out there.
There'll be at least 2 here. Nick Knight after this one. Comfortable 3. 143 for 3.
In the air and taken by Vaughan. So Jayawardene has gone now. A simple catch for Vaughan. Your heart's always in your mouth when he's under a simple catch, but he's done it well.
It's quite ridiculous play from Jayawardene, improvising, looking to go over the leg side. He just lobs the ball in the air. It's a good catch in the end, especially for Michael Vaughan. He doesn't catch too many. Vaughan just going back towards that mid-wicket area, lobs it back left-handed. Jayawardene, a rubbish shot. 13, Sri Lanka 150 for 4.
Kumar Sangakkara is the new batsman. He's capable of playing explosive innings as well. chopped it away. Pick up 2, maybe 3 here. Depends on Jayasuriya, maybe 4. Just 3. Going for it. He's run out. I cannot believe that. They've run into each other. Hussain has hit the stumps. Jayasuriya couldn't get past Sangakkara, and all sorts of problems for Sri Lanka. Run out 99. Hussain has hit the stumps.
And I told you so, if they're on 99, you've every chance. He wants the one. Look at them, they run into each other. I can't believe it. It needs a hit. And that's exactly what it got. Jayasuriya, 99 run out. Tragedy for him. It needs a bit of magic. And invariably they get it. 99. Sri Lanka's captain. Maybe a bit of trouble here. 158 for 5.
Russell Arnold in at number 7. Good player, averages over 38. It's 4. Through the covers, nobody out on that cover boundary. It's really timed beautifully by Russell Arnold. Strangled appeal, but it's come off the middle of the bat in the end. Flicked away down to fine leg. Three. Just 4 off that over. It's 177 for 5. So through the gap again, and 4 more on the offside. Sweeper brought in again. Sri Lanka need less than 100 now.
That's it, that. You've got that fine chase on here. Jeremy Snake, the man that's getting there fastest. 3. Well, it's swung away in the air. It could be out, or it could be 6. It's 6. Desperation in that shot. That's what Sri Lanka needed. 10 from the over. Even with that 6, they're still requiring over 7.5 runs per over. This
whipped away fine. Owe Shah, second of the substitutes. They're through for 3.
England have got a number of fielders in the deep who are not quick to the ball. Always shy, he's not quick to the ball, he's not got a strong throw. He's on that long boundary down there.
Is he a better fielder than Hogarth? Better fielder than Adam Hollyoak?
No, I don't think he is. Those two are available to be a substitute fielder. How much is there on this young man's shoulders? Jimmy Anderson, new to international cricket. He's got a ball for England at the death in this one-day international. The winner for me meets Australia in the final.
That's lofted into the outfield. Will this run away for 4? It will. 50 for Kumar Sangakkara. He's got to get a few more yet to earn the good grace of his captain after running him out for 99. But Sri Lanka's still in this match, still fighting. 4 years ago they chased a huge total, over 300 to win here.
He's shown great character, Sangakkara. He's in that awful mix-up with Jayasuriya when he was run out for 99, but his character has been strong. England have let him know that he ran the captain out. He's now moved on to 50 from 58, just with 3 fours. There's been a pattern in this game, not too many boundaries, a lot of hard running by the batsman.
This time he's out. Caddick gets the wicket. Sangakkara goes for 56. Surely England are home now. 251 for 6, Sri Lanka. Sri Lankans still need 29.
Well, there's still more to this game. It's not over yet. Andy Caddick back into the attack. Nasser Hussain may have thought that he'd carry on with James Anderson, and he gave Andrew Caddick the option to take a wicket, keep the scoring down, and he obliges. Sangakkara, big danger man. He's played well. Played very, very well for his 56. 251 for 6.
Well, it's never easy for these tail enders coming in, needing over 8 and over. Chaminda Vas averaging just 14 with a strike rate of 72.
Catch it.
Is that going to carry out there? It is. Collingwood's taken it. Chaminda Vas goes for just a single. Sri Lanka are 7 down. England are celebrating. Their fans in the crowd, their players on the field.
And it's Michael Vaughan, as nonchalant as you like, off spin, and they're looking square again. Chaminda Vas on the pull. Alex Stewart called it, catch it, catch it, catch it. And they've got a runner in the outer, it's Paul Collingwood, safe hands. Michael Vaughan, arms aloft, little wry smile. He's an off spinner and he's doing well for England. Chaminda Vas has gone for 1, and Sri Lanka 254 for 7.
Gamage is the new batsman. Arnold on strike, he'll just get a single. It's not happening for Sri Lanka. Arnold's gone for it, it's up in the air. 2 men are going for it. Blackwell takes the catch. Oh, fine catch. Looks to be all over for Sri Lanka. Arnold now goes for 35. It's 257 for 8. And Sri Lanka still need those 23 runs.
What a catch this is from the big lad. There's plenty of him. He calls this, Hussain's going for it too. This is a really good catch. He's off balance completely, slides there. 8 on the Richter scale from Blackwell. And Hussain's all over him. That is a really good catch. Russell Arnold as well, what a bonus that is. 35 from him. It's nearly all over, not quite. 257 for 8.
Charita Boudica comes in with 23 still needed. And straight to mid-off and out. Gamage goes for 4. That's the 9th wicket. The bowling change has worked again for Nasser Hussain. Anderson picks up the wicket. Tskothic takes the catch. Sri Lanka aren't going to get 20 from 5 balls.
And this is so very good for James Anderson to take that responsibility of coming on and bowl that last over. Not under the greatest of pressure, but he's got to get it in the right area. Called into the attack to bowl this last over, and he's got a success straight away. Gamage has gone for 4.
Well, that average wouldn't suggest that he's capable of hitting 5 balls in a row for 4. England fans will be hoping that Anderson doesn't bowl any wides or no balls. It's all over. That'll do it. Anderson's come to the party with 2 wickets and 2 balls. England have beaten Sri Lanka by 19 runs. They're not quite in the VB Series finals, but it's very close now. They just need to deny Australia a bonus point tomorrow, and then Sri Lanka will be out of the competition. And even if England don't manage to do that, Sri Lanka would have to beat Australia with a bonus point in Melbourne on Tuesday. So terrific work by England. They're home by 19 runs.
Anderson back into the attack and 2 wickets. Absolutely straight bowling, and that was exactly required from this youngster to come back into the attack. You bowl the last over and he's taking 2 wickets. That's good for England, and it is a good performance from England, no doubt about that. They kept the nerve. By and large, they played good cricket in this game.
And what a difference this England side Michael Vaughan has made. He came in at number 3, made a very handy 28 runs, and then came on to bowl 7 overs and only went at 5 runs and over. Caddick, the real bowling hero, 4 for 35 from 10 overs. Jayasuriya, after bowling 10 overs and making 99 runs, finishes on the losing side. England set them 280 for victory. They looked on course at one stage, but when the wickets fell in the middle order, Sangakkara and Arnold couldn't afford to take any risks, and they just left themselves simply too much to do. Vas, Gamagay, Boudica and Fernando could only muster 6 between them.
Outstanding performance from Andrew Caddick, 10 overs, 4 for 35. But a contribution from Ronnie Irani. He bowled well in that middle period and stopped the flow of runs. 10 overs, 1 for 36 for him. Collingwood picked up a wicket and nipped one out. Ian Blackwell bowled 10 overs, none for 44, but a surprise package there. Michael Vaughan, you wouldn't have thought it, you wouldn't have written about it, has bowled 7 overs, 1 for 35. Overall, a good performance there. 2 wickets also for James Anderson.
Everybody played their part in this England victory. They've got home by 19 runs against Sri Lanka. And this is what that result has done to the VB Series table. England now 5 points clear. They're almost there. Sri Lanka will have to have an incredible result against Australia, even if England concede a bonus point to Australia tomorrow. England just need 1 point to make sure, because they've beaten Sri Lanka 3 matches to 1 in their own little battle. And let me assure you, it's been a real battle here tonight in Adelaide.